I'm curious, when it's just you and Abdullah in the car, what are you playing on the radio? What type of music does Cactus Jack and Abdullah the Butcher listen to?
This is 91. This is pre, Dewey was with us, but Dewey was an infant, so I wasn't a year-round Christmas man. We would listen to stuff that was popular. You know, I had a CD collection that Steve Austin would later say made me the guy with the worst road music in the crew. But Abdullah was open to a variety of different things. Sure, yeah.
I just imagine he, like a lot of old wrestlers, liked old country music.
He did like old country music, and he was a dessert guy. And that may have had something to do with Mrs. Foley's little boy going up from 287 to, I was probably legit 280, saying I was 287, and then I went way over 300. Partially because I was traveling with Abdullah, and partially because I was putting on that sympathy weight when my wife was pregnant with the first two kids.
So talk to me about Abdullah being a dessert guy. What was Abdullah's go-to? What do you mean?
I don't think it was one singular go-to. It would be the
If
idea,
it's sweet, he's into
do a
it.
little shopping, and he would pick up a pie, pecan, pumpkin, or we're on the road, more likely to order desserts than almost all the guys who were watching their figures.
Yeah.
And I just noticed a direct correlation between how thin I was and how little money I made, and that the more weight I put on, the better I was doing. Like the 220-pound Cactus Jack was sleeping in his car and eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. The 235 Cactus Jack got a full-time job in Memphis. The 260-pound Cactus Jack started getting over in world class. And now I would go on to overdo that theory, but there was a correlation between how good I looked and how well I was used. And I did better looking different, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Like I couldn't do that. I looked better than the fans. I had to look different than the fans.